In this video, we're gonna try to prove or disprove the following. But before that, let f and g be two continuous functions on AB. Assume that we have f of x is less than or equal to g of x for all x's in AB. We want to prove or disprove that the absolute value of f of x is less than or equal to the absolute value of g of x for all the x's in AB. Okay, that means if we have uh, uh, f of x is less than g of x, that means if we have that, assume that this is g, this is f. Okay, so this is g, this is f. So if we have this scenario here, do we have the absolute value of f less than the absolute value of g? So to show that this is not true, we need to find an example where we have f of x less than or equal to g of x in some interval that we're going to choose, but f of x is bigger than g of x for all x's in AB. Okay? So the key here is that we have to find some simple functions to prove that this statement is false. Okay, so we're gonna work with something simple. We're gonna choose f and g simple functions to show that this statement is not true at all. Okay, one simple function that we can choose as f is that let me give you some graph in here. So if we assume that our interval is 0, 2, okay, and let's take our g of x as 2, okay, let's 1, 2, or let's anyways, let's take it as 2, okay. So g of x is a constant function, and let's take f of x as -3 on the same interval. So -3 is here. So this is f of x. So note that my interval AB in this case is 0, 2. My f of x is -3 and my g of x is 2. Okay, note that -3 is less than 2 on this interval, and it's always true. Okay, so here this is my f, this is my g. Okay, so when I have the absolute value, I'm gonna have f of x is gonna be 3. So f of x is gonna be here. So it's not gonna be true. So f of x will be bigger than g of x. So this is the absolute value of f of x, 3. Okay, so therefore I have f of x less than g of x. So I have f of x as -3 less than 2. 2 is g of x, -3 is f of x, and my interval is 0, 2. But the absolute value of f of x is 3, which is bigger than g of x, which is 2. Okay, so this means what? This means that this statement is not true. Okay, so the absolute value, except some cases. Okay, so if we say that if we restrict f and g onto some categories of functions, we can find or we can refine this statement to make it true. But in general, this is false, and this is one example that shows that this is false. Okay, so anyways, what we can learn from here is that if we have f of x less than g of x on some AB, it's not always true that f of x in absolute value less than g of x in absolute value. So this is not true. Okay, and this is the example, simple functions that will disprove our statement here. Okay, so I think that's all we need for this problem. If you see any errors or mistakes, please let me know, and thank you very much again.